My beloved child, I have been waiting for this moment to speak to your heart. Listen to me carefully. Do not let your thoughts wander, because what I am about to tell you is something your soul has needed for a long time. I know you have been praying for good news. I know you have been asking when your waiting will finally come to an end. You have carried questions that no one else knows about. You have smiled while hiding your pain. You have kept moving forward even when your heart felt tired. And through it all, I have never left your side. Not for a single moment. Every prayer you whispered, every tear you cried, every burden you carried in silence, I saw it all. You may believe that nothing has changed, but my child, I have been working where your eyes could not see. While you were waiting, I was preparing. While you were wondering, I was arranging. While you were growing weary, I was strengthening you for what lies ahead. Do not mistake my silence for my absence. The greatest things I do often begin quietly. Before the dawn breaks, the world is still covered in darkness. Before a seed becomes a tree, it grows where no one can see. In the same way, I have been working in your life long before you noticed my hand. So do not allow fear to speak louder than my promises. Do not allow yesterday's disappointments to become tomorrow's expectations. Lift your heart toward me. Because today I want to remind you that hope is still alive. Your story is not over. And I am still leading every step you take. Stay close to me now. For what I am about to reveal will strengthen your faith, renew your hope, and help you see your journey through my eyes. My beloved child, there is something I need you to understand. The silence you have been living through was never empty. While you believed nothing was happening, I was accomplishing things you could not see. I was protecting you from battles you never knew existed. I was closing doors that would have led you away from the purpose I created for your life. I know there were moments when those closed doors broke your heart. You questioned yourself. You questioned your future. Some days, you even questioned me. But I was never offended by your questions. I understood the pain behind them. I knew you were not asking because you had stopped loving me. You were asking because your heart was hurting. And I was holding that heart every step of the way. Do not measure my faithfulness by what your eyes can see. Measure it by the countless times I carried you when you had no strength left. Think about every obstacle you survived. Every disappointment that did not destroy you. Every season you thought would break you forever. Yet here you are. Still standing. Still breathing. Still searching for me. That was never your strength alone. It was my hand holding yours. I have been teaching you patience, not to punish you, but to prepare you. The blessings I have prepared for you require a stronger heart than the one you had yesterday. That is why I worked on your character before I worked on your circumstances. I wanted your peace to become stronger than your fear. I wanted your faith to become greater than your doubts. Because when the right moment arrives, I do not want you to receive my blessings with fear. I want you to receive them with confidence, gratitude, and wisdom. My child, do not compare your journey with anyone else's. You have looked at other people and wondered why their lives seemed to move forward while yours appeared to stand still. But you cannot compare two paths that were never meant to be the same. What I am building in your life is different. Your story is different. Your calling is different. And the timing I have chosen for you is also different. Never believe that someone else's success means I have forgotten yours. I have enough grace for every one of my children. Nothing meant for you can ever be stolen by another person. What belongs to you will arrive at the time I know is best. So release your anxiety into my hands. Stop trying to carry tomorrow before today has even ended. I am already standing in the tomorrow that worries you. I have already seen every step that lies ahead. And I promise you this. I will never lead you where my presence cannot protect you. Even now, I am placing peace where fear once lived. I am replacing confusion with wisdom. I am restoring the hope you almost lost. You may not feel completely different overnight. But little by little, your heart will become lighter. Your thoughts will become clearer. And your faith will become stronger. That is how I often work. Quietly. Faithfully. And always with perfect love. So keep your eyes on me. Not on your fears. Not on your past. Not on what others are doing. Because I am not finished writing your story. The chapters ahead will reveal why every season you endured had a purpose, and why I never allowed your hope to die. Stay close to me. Because what I want to reveal next will help you recognize the quiet signs that I have been placing in your path all along. Listen carefully. There is a reason I have been calling your attention back to me. The world is full of noise. Every day, countless voices compete for your attention. Some speak fear. Some speak doubt. Some tell you that nothing will ever change. But my voice has always been different. I do not lead you through confusion. I lead you through peace. That peace may seem quiet at first. It may come as a calm you cannot explain. It may arrive in the middle of a difficult day when everything around you remains the same, yet something inside you begins to settle. Do not ignore that peace. It is often the first sign that I am guiding your steps. Many people spend their lives waiting for dramatic miracles while overlooking the gentle ways I choose to lead them. Sometimes I answer through a conversation you never expected. Sometimes I answer through wisdom that suddenly fills your heart. Sometimes I remove an opportunity you desperately wanted because I can see what waits behind that door. You only see the moment. I see the destination. That is why I ask you to trust me even when my direction does not immediately make sense. One day you will understand why certain plans never worked. You will see that what felt like rejection was actually protection. What looked like delay was preparation. And what seemed like an ending was the beginning of something greater. Do not allow disappointment to define your future. Your past was a chapter. It was never the entire story. I am writing pages that your fear cannot imagine. Even now, I am placing people in your path who will encourage you instead of discouraging you. I am opening opportunities that fit the purpose I designed for your life. I am removing distractions that have quietly stolen your peace. Some changes will happen around you. Others will happen within you. The change inside your heart is just as important as the change you have been praying to see. Because when your heart is transformed, you begin to recognize blessings that fear once kept hidden. There is a peace I want you to live in. Not a peace that depends on perfect circumstances. But a peace that remains even while life is still unfolding. That peace comes from knowing that I am already ahead of you. Nothing waiting in your tomorrow can surprise me. I have already walked every road you are afraid to travel. I know where the obstacles are. I know where the open doors are. And I know exactly how to lead you safely through both. So release the weight you have been carrying. You were never meant to hold it alone. Lay every unanswered question in my hands. Give me every fear that has kept you awake at night. Trust that I am working, even when the evidence has not yet appeared. Faith does not grow because everything is easy. Faith grows because you continue to trust even when you cannot see the whole picture. You have come farther than you realize. You are stronger than you were a year ago. You are wiser because of every lesson you survived. Nothing you endured has been wasted. I will use every tear, every delay, every disappointment, to build a testimony that points back to my faithfulness. Keep walking with confidence. Do not turn back. Do not allow fear to steal the hope that I have been restoring within you. The season ahead will require courage. But you will not face it alone. My presence will go before you, remain beside you, and stay with you through every step. And when you finally look back on this season, you will understand that I was guiding you the entire time, even in the moments when you thought I was silent. There is something else I want you to remember. Do not become discouraged simply because your life does not look different today. The greatest changes often begin where human eyes cannot see them. A builder prepares the foundation before anyone admires the house. A farmer plants the seed long before the harvest appears. In the same way, I have been preparing your future before the first visible sign ever appeared. That is why I have been asking you to trust me instead of your circumstances. Your circumstances change. My promises do not. I know there were days when you believed you had reached the end of your strength. You smiled for others while quietly carrying battles no one knew existed. You continued moving forward even when every step felt heavy. I saw every one of those moments. None of them were wasted. Every challenge strengthened your character. Every disappointment taught you wisdom. Every delay developed a patience that will serve you well in the days ahead. Now I want you to release what has been weighing down your heart. Some memories have stayed with you far longer than they should have. Some regrets have continued speaking long after I already forgave you. Some fears have convinced you that your future will look exactly like your past. Do not believe those lies any longer. Your past cannot decide where I am leading you. It can teach you, but it cannot control you. Lift your eyes beyond what you have lost. There is still so much I have prepared for your life. There are opportunities you have not imagined. There are people you have not yet met. There are prayers that are closer to being answered than you realize. Keep your heart open. Do not allow bitterness to replace hope. Do not allow disappointment to steal your expectation. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you will never walk it without my presence. Every step you take with me is a step toward the purpose I created for you. So stop looking behind you. The lessons are there. Your future is not. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting my voice. Keep believing that I am working even when you cannot yet see the results. Very soon, you will begin to notice small changes. A burden that no longer feels as heavy. A peace that remains where anxiety once lived. A door opening where every door once seemed locked. A conversation arriving at exactly the right time. Do not overlook these moments. Many people search for miracles while ignoring the quiet ways I move. But when you learn to recognize my hand in the small things, your faith becomes stronger for the greater things that are still to come. I have not brought you this far to leave your story unfinished. The chapter ahead carries hope. It carries healing. It carries wisdom. And it carries the reminder that I have been faithful through every season of your life. So remain patient. Remain faithful. Remain close to me. The best part of your journey is not behind you. It is still unfolding, one step at a time. Do not let your heart become troubled by what you cannot control. There are situations you have tried to fix with your own strength, only to discover that some battles were never yours to fight. Place them in my hands. Release the burden you have carried for so long. You were never created to live under the weight of constant fear and endless worry. You were created to walk in faith. I know there are still questions in your mind. You want to know when everything will change. You want to know how every prayer will be answered. You want to see the entire path before taking the next step. But faith has never worked that way. I reveal the next step before I reveal the whole journey. If I showed you everything at once, you would depend on what you see instead of trusting me. So walk with me one day at a time. Every step of obedience brings you closer to where I am leading you. Even now, I am arranging moments that will encourage your heart. An unexpected conversation. A new opportunity. A door you thought would never open. A peace that settles over you without explanation. Do not dismiss these moments as coincidence. Pay attention to the quiet ways I work. I often speak through peace before I speak through change. That peace is preparing your heart to receive what comes next. Remember how many times you thought everything was over. Yet somehow, you made it through. That was not luck. It was my grace carrying you when your strength was gone. And the same grace that sustained you yesterday will lead you tomorrow. Do not compare your beginning to someone else's middle. Every life has a different purpose. Every journey has a different timing. What I have prepared for you has been designed specifically for your life. No one can take what I have already set apart for you. So stop measuring your progress against others. Instead, celebrate how far I have already brought you. Look at the strength you have gained. Look at the wisdom you now carry. Look at the faith that continues to rise within you despite everything you have faced. That is evidence that I have never left you. The season ahead will ask you to trust me even more. Not because I want to test your heart, but because I want you to discover how faithful I truly am. When you finally reach the place I have prepared for you, you will understand why every delay had a purpose. You will see that every closed door protected you. You will recognize that every unanswered prayer was leading you towards something better than you imagined. Until that day arrives, keep your heart at peace. Keep your eyes on me. Continue praying. Continue believing. Continue walking in faith. I am still writing your story. And the pages ahead will reveal that my plans for you have always been greater than your fears.